Charlie Woods, born on February 8, 2009, to golf legend Tiger Woods, has always seemed destined to follow in his father's footsteps. Growing up in the shadow of one of the greatest golfers of all time, Charlie's natural talent quickly became evident. Over the years, he has turned heads in junior tournaments and even shared the spotlight with his father at events like the PNC Championship. However, despite his bright future, Charlie now finds himself facing a serious challenge that could threaten his career. A recent setback at a major junior golf tournament has raised concerns and sparked conversations about the intense pressure he faces on his path in golf. In February 2025, Charlie Woods took part in the prestigious Dustin Johnson World Junior Championship, an elite event that draws top young golf talent from around the world. With a strong track record in previous tournaments, expectations were sky high. But things didn't go as planned. Over 2 rounds, Charlie recorded scores of 82 and 77, finishing with a total of 159 and tying for 52nd place. The result fell short of what many fans and analysts had anticipated. For any young athlete, especially one constantly in the public spotlight, such setbacks can be tough. Observers noted Charlie appeared visibly frustrated during his rounds, a natural response from someone who holds himself to high standards. The disappointment was evident, raising questions about how this experience might impact his mindset and trajectory moving forward. Charlie's recent struggles have sparked renewed conversations about the intense pressure young athletes face, particularly those born into legendary families. For Charlie, the Woods name is both a powerful asset and a heavy burden. On one hand, he enjoys access to elite training, mentorship, and opportunities that few young golfers could imagine. On the other, there's a relentless, often silent expectation to not just follow in his father's footsteps, but to match, or even surpass, Tiger Woods' extraordinary legacy. This pressure can serve as both fuel and friction. It might drive Charlie to push his limits and carve out his own path, but it can also create overwhelming stress. Every move he makes on the course is dissected and compared to one of the greatest to ever play the game. For a teenager still finding his footing, such expectations can feel crushing. Reflecting on Charlie's recent performances offers insight into the unique challenges that come with growing up under the weight of greatness. To gain a balanced perspective on Charlie's development, it's important to look beyond his recent setback and recognize his accomplishments leading up to it. In June 2024, Charlie delivered a dominant performance at the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour's major championship in Royal Palm Beach, Florida, securing victory in the 14-15 age division by a commanding 8 strokes. Just a few months later, in September, he claimed another title, winning the 14-15 division at the Last Chance Regional Golf Tournament with an impressive round of 66. In November, he continued to shine by playing a crucial role in helping his school capture the Florida High School Athletic Association Class A Golf Championship. Of course, not every tournament has gone his way. For example, at the 76th United States Junior Amateur Championship in July 2024, Charlie missed the cut after posting rounds of 82 and 80. Still, when compared to many of his peers, Charlie's journey reflects both promise and progress, a young golfer learning, growing, and evolving under the spotlight. Charlie's journey reflects the natural ebb and flow experienced by many young athletes. While he's demonstrated flashes of exceptional talent, he's also faced challenges in certain tournaments. This kind of variability is completely normal, especially during the developmental years, and shouldn't be mistaken as a sign of being overhyped. Instead, it highlights the importance of giving young athletes the time and space to grow, learn, and adapt without excessive pressure. The media's fascination with Charlie is understandable given his famous lineage and clear potential. However, the intense spotlight he lives under can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it brings visibility and opportunities that could shape a bright future. On the other, it subjects him to constant scrutiny, where every swing, every putt, and even his expressions are analyzed in real time. Growing up in the public eye can take a toll, potentially impacting a young athlete's mental health by adding stress and anxiety. At the same time, growing up under pressure can also build resilience, teaching young athletes how to perform under stress and develop a thick skin. For Charlie, navigating this complex landscape requires a delicate balance. It's vital for the media and fans alike to remember that he is still a teenager, still learning, evolving, and finding his own way. Allowing him the space to grow, make mistakes, and forge his own path is essential not just for his development as a golfer, but also as a person. In conclusion, Charlie Woods' journey is a powerful reflection of raw talent, a legendary legacy, and the unique challenges that come with both. Setbacks are an inevitable part of any athlete's career, especially in their formative years. What truly matters is the support system that surrounds him. His family, mentors, and fans all play a critical role in shaping the course of his future. As observers, our role should be to uplift and encourage, giving Charlie the freedom to define success on his own terms. When it comes to young athletes like Charlie Woods, experts agree. Perspective, patience, and compassion are key to fostering long-term growth and greatness. Mental toughness is a critical component in the development of any young athlete. According to many golf analysts and sports psychologists, setbacks aren't just common, they're essential for long-term growth. Sports psychologist Dr. Michael J. Y. put it perfectly when he said, "Facing adversity early in your career isn't a sign of weakness. It's an opportunity to build resilience, adaptability, and strength." Golf analysts echo this sentiment, emphasizing that it's not the setback itself, but how an athlete responds to it, that truly defines their potential. Golf Channel analyst Brandel Chambly recently pointed out that young players must learn to separate their self-worth from their performance on the course. He stressed that the most successful golfers tend to bounce back quickly because they approach challenges with a mindset rooted in growth and learning, not just results. Experts also highlight practical strategies to support this mindset, such as goal setting, mental conditioning, and maintaining a strong support system. These tools can help young athletes like Charlie Woods navigate adversity and come back even stronger. When it comes to handling setbacks, experts like renowned sports psychologist Dr. Bob Rotella, well known for his work with top professional golfers, recommend proven techniques such as visualization, goal setting, and surrounding oneself with a strong support network. Rotella emphasizes the importance of setting realistic short-term goals that help rebuild confidence step by step. Equally vital is having mentors who can offer guidance without adding pressure. People who remind young athletes that even the AE greats, including Tiger Woods, faced struggles on their journey to the top. Despite the recent challenges, Charlie Woods still holds immense potential. Anyone who's watched him play can see the raw talent, refined skill, and the unmistakable determination he's inherited from his father. At just 15 years old, Charlie has plenty of time to continue refining his game, developing consistency, and strengthening his mental fortitude. The golfing world will no doubt be watching closely, not just to compare, but to witness the rise of a young golfer carving out a legacy of his own. The golf world remains eager to see what Charlie Woods can achieve as he gains more experience, maturity, and the right mindset. But talent alone isn't enough to guarantee success. His future will depend heavily on his mental resilience and ability to manage pressure. This is where his support system becomes absolutely vital. Tiger Woods himself has often spoken about the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, family, coaches, friends, and mentors who offer encouragement and perspective, especially during challenging times. For Charlie, having Tiger not just as a father but as a mentor is an invaluable advantage. Beyond the technical skills, Tiger can share wisdom on managing expectations, coping with disappointments, and transforming setbacks into stepping stones for growth. Surrounding himself with coaches and teammates who look beyond the numbers and genuinely believe in his potential will help Charlie stay grounded and maintain perspective. With the right guidance, a strong mindset, and continued development, Charlie Woods has every opportunity to write his own chapter in the world of golf, one not defined by comparisons, but by his own unique journey. The people around him, family, mentors, and coaches will play a crucial role in helping Charlie grow from this experience, emerging stronger, more resilient, and ultimately more successful. Charlie Woods is undeniably at a pivotal moment in his young career. The challenges he's facing, pressure, expectations, and intense media scrutiny underscore the complexities of being a rising athlete in today's world. It's never easy growing up under the shadow of a legend, especially when every performance, whether good or bad, becomes headline news. However, Charlie's journey also offers broader insights into the struggles that all young athletes face. It reminds us of the critical need to balance high expectations with the space for personal growth, the freedom to fail, and the opportunity to learn. Young athletes everywhere can relate to Charlie's situation, understanding that setbacks aren't career-ending moments. They're opportunities to build strength, resilience, and character. Ultimately, how Charlie responds to these challenges, with the right mindset and support, will shape his future, not just as a golfer, but as an individual navigating the pressure of success. How Charlie navigates this chapter will define not only his golf career, but his personal growth as well. With a strong support system, the right mindset, and the resilience he's shown, Charlie has every chance of turning today's struggles into tomorrow's triumphs. The talent displayed by the 14-year-old prodigy is truly unmatched. His recent successes, including his strong performances in top-tier junior tournaments, are a testament to his potential, and one of the many reasons he's consistently mentioned as one of the most promising names in golf, especially at the PNC Championship. Charlie Woods, born on February 8, 2009, to golfing icon Tiger Woods and model Elin Nordegren, has been in the spotlight since a young age. At just 11 years old, he competed alongside his father at the 2020 PNC Championship, becoming the youngest competitor in the event's history. His performance at the No-Tab Bay 3 Junior Golf Championship recently further showcased his incredible skills, adding to the growing list of reasons why the world is watching this young athlete's journey with great anticipation. How Charlie navigates this chapter will define not only his golf career but his personal growth as well. With a strong support system, the right mindset, and the resilience he's shown, Charlie has every chance of turning today's struggles into tomorrow's triumphs. The talent displayed by the 14-year-old prodigy is truly unmatched. His recent successes, including his strong performances in top-tier junior tournaments, are a testament to his potential, and one of the many reasons he's consistently mentioned as one of the most promising names in golf, especially at the PNC Championship. Charlie Woods, born on February 8, 2009, to golfing icon Tiger Woods and model Elin Nordegren, has been in the spotlight since a young age. At just 11 years old, he competed alongside his father at the 2020 PNC Championship, becoming the youngest competitor in the event's history. His performance at the No-Tab Bay 3 Junior Golf Championship recently further showcased his incredible skills, adding to the growing list of reasons why the world is watching this young athlete's journey with great anticipation. When reading some of the comments online, one might wonder what exactly Charlie Woods has done to deserve such intense scrutiny at such a young age. The answer, however, is simple. Despite the pressures, he has already achieved remarkable milestones. At just 14 years old, Charlie recently accomplished something his father, the 82-time PGA Tour winner Tiger Woods, never did. He became a high school state champion golfer. This is an extraordinary feat for any young athlete, let alone one growing up in the shadow of greatness. In a standout performance, Charlie shot rounds of 78 and 76 across 36 holes, helping secure the Benjamin School's fourth Florida State Championship title. Individually, he finished 26th in the event, placing fourth out of 5 Benjamin School players. His father, Tiger Woods, was there to watch, proudly cheering his son and his teammates on at the Mission Inn Resort and Golf Club, an accolade Tiger himself was never able to claim during his illustrious career. Charlie, currently studying at Western High School in Anaheim, California, has reached impressive milestones. But none of this would have been possible without the constant support and guidance of his legendary father, Tiger Woods. Beyond his success as a coach, Tiger has been an incredibly supportive father, often seen alongside Charlie during tournaments. Recently, the two were spotted together at the No-Tab Bay 3 Junior Golf Championship in Louisiana, where Tiger acted as caddy, carrying his son's bag across all 54 holes without showing any signs of fatigue. This came after Charlie qualified with rounds of 71 and 66 back in September. Tiger's dedication to his son's journey is unwavering, and Charlie has spoken fondly of their bond. In an interview, the 14-year-old shared, "It's great. We just stay in our own little world." This close-knit relationship and support system, paired with Charlie's growing talent, continue to propel him toward success on and off the course. "It's one shot at a time," Charlie Woods said about his father's coaching style. "He puts me in my place. I'll talk about the next shot, and he's like, 'No, this is the shot we're going to focus on. Focus up. This is what we're going to do.'" After Charlie's spectacular shot went viral, breaking the internet, many viewers were struck by the bond between father and son. One fan even commented, "This kid is legitimately good. Having Tiger as a dad and a coach is an added bonus." And they weren't the only ones impressed. PGA Tour pro Justin Thomas, who competes alongside his own father in the PNC Championship every year, also praised Charlie. In an interview, Thomas shared his admiration for the young golfer, noting how amazed he was by Charlie's natural skills and maturity on the course. "I've played with Charlie, and I'm just blown away by his talent and how he carries himself," Thomas said. His praise is particularly significant, given the concerns many fans had about how Charlie would cope with the intense pressure of competing in the PNC Championship at such a young age. Yet, as Thomas pointed out, Charlie's ability to handle that pressure speaks volumes about his mental strength and maturity. Regarding his experience in the PNC Championship, Charlie Woods said, "I think I'm getting used to it. The first year was surprising, and then I just knew what to expect the next 2 years." Honestly, that's a remarkably mature answer for a 14-year-old. In fact, Charlie's composure on the course surpasses that of many adults, which speaks volumes about his mental strength. It's no easy feat to follow in the footsteps of a famous parent, especially when there's the constant challenge of being compared to them throughout your career. The pressure to perform can be overwhelming, and maintaining peace and calm under such intense scrutiny is difficult, even for seasoned professionals. Yet, Charlie has managed to stay remarkably unfazed by the spotlight. He seems to handle the media attention with an almost effortless calmness, something he's learned from his father, who takes pride in teaching him how to navigate these pressures. What truly impresses fans and commentators alike is Charlie's ability to remain so focused, ignoring the external noise while excelling at his game. His poise has garnered admiration from many, including some of the biggest names in the sport, who acknowledge that Charlie's performances are nothing short of extraordinary, showing a level of composure and skill that's rare even for seasoned pros. In 2022, professional golfer Jon Rahm had high praise for Charlie Woods during an interview before the Century Tournament of Champions. Rahm was impressed by Charlie's performance at the 2022 PNC Championship, saying, "He's got a lot of talent. If he keeps working hard, which I'm sure he will, I wouldn't doubt for 1 second that we'll see him one day maybe sitting here." Rom added a bit of humor to the conversation, saying, "Charlie's got a lot of talent, more than I did at the age of 12. Charlie's talent and perseverance have not only caught the attention of current pros like Rom, but also earned the admiration of retired golfing legends like Lee Trevino. Trevino, offering words of motivation, said that Charlie could potentially grow into the greatest ball striker in the game. This kind of encouragement, along with the tireless mental training from his father, has helped instill immense self-belief in Charlie, making him a force to be reckoned with on the course. Charlie Wood's confidence shines through, whether he's hitting from further back at 6,578 yards or cracking jokes with Justin Thomas. According to Tiger Woods, he uses various tricks to help his son concentrate better on the course. In 2022, during an interview at the Hero World Challenge with Paul Azinger and Dan Hicks on the Golf Channel, Azinger asked Tiger if he used distractions or little tricks to challenge Charlie. Tiger confirmed, saying, "It's nonstop. It's trying to get him. If I can get into his head, that means anybody else can get into his head." Tiger went on to explain that these strategies were working. "It's getting to a point where I can't get in his head, and then no one else can get in there either." The mental resilience that this 15-year-old demonstrates is nothing short of remarkable. It's hard to imagine staying focused on a hole while having someone try to get inside your head, but Charlie seems to have mastered the art of concentration, and his determination continues to impress those around him. Charlie Woods has already proven his talent, but what's even more striking is the validation he receives from some of the game's biggest names. One of his greatest competitors, John Daly II, has openly predicted a bright future for him, emphasizing just how much potential Charlie has. It's rare to see someone so young garnering praise from seasoned pros, yet Daly's endorsement only strengthens the belief that Charlie is destined for greatness. Charlie, when reflecting on his father's role as his caddy, shared an interesting tidbit about their unique dynamic. "Dad's reads are not traditional," Charlie explained. "His reads are hook-biased, and I don't hook as much as he does, so all of my putts tend to miss right." This insight into their relationship shows how Charlie is learning to adapt his game to his father's quirks. Further analysis of putting data by Golf Digest also revealed that Tiger Woods has a distinctive approach to his putting. Despite addressing the ball to the right of his intended line, his strong right hand in the putting stroke allows him to hook the club face slightly back to a more closed position. This technique is one that Charlie is working to understand and integrate into his own game, showcasing the depth of the father-son relationship both on and off the course. While Tiger Woods' putting technique may not be technically perfect, it's consistent, so much so that it's become second nature for him. His unorthodox approach works well enough that it's been an effective part of his game for years. After a round where he and Charlie only managed to finish 8 under, the duo jokingly blamed their struggles on the greens. "I drove the ball really well today. I didn't miss a fairway, and we still managed to shoot 8 under, Charlie remarked. "We just suck at putting." Tiger, agreeing with his son, added, "He summed it up right there." However, by Sunday, they managed to pull things together, shooting 11 under and finishing the tournament with a strong 19 under total. Despite the sometimes inconvenient nature of Tiger's unconventional putting style, one thing is clear: his consistency and commitment to it remain unwavering. It's this kind of consistency, no matter the method, that has contributed to his long-lasting success in the game. While Tiger Woods' putting stroke may not be technically perfect, it's effective because it's natural and repeatable. That's the true lesson in all of this. Tiger's stroke doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs to work consistently. Even though his technique may seem unconventional, what matters is that Tiger has mastered it and can repeat it the same way every time. This consistency is the key to successful putting, even if it leads to some interesting reads for Charlie along the way. Charlie, however, has picked up more than just the game's technical aspects. In a recent interview, Tiger revealed that whenever he needs sports advice or help, he turns to his 15-year-old son. Despite the pressures of growing up under the spotlight, Charlie has become not just a student of the game, but also a keen observer, offering insightful suggestions to his father. It's clear that Charlie isn't just talented. He's a perceptive and thoughtful young golfer who's already showing the signs of becoming a well-rounded player. What we can't forget is that Tiger Woods is a 15-time major winner.